What if you woke up and realized you're a Squid Game player? Like, really think about it. You open your eyes and you're wearing that ugly green tracksuit with a number on your chest, and everyone else around you is just as terrified as you are. Sounds like a Netflix nightmare, right? But let's play this out. Imagine you went to bed last night stressed about bills, debts, or maybe you just clicked accept on some shady offer because life felt hopeless. Next thing you know, you wake up in that huge dorm room, bunks stacked high, strangers everywhere, and those creepy masked guards watching. At first, you'd probably be confused. You'd look at your number, let's say you're player 256. You hear whispers. Why are we here? What's going on? Then the loudspeaker booms. It's time for the first game. Red light, green light. Sounds like fun, right? But suddenly the door opens and you see that huge animatronic doll staring back at you. You think, okay, it's just a kid's game. I can handle this. The game starts. Green light, you run. Red light, you freeze. And then it happens. The guy next to you flinches and bang, he drops. Just like that. And in that moment, your brain goes from fun game to I'm fighting for my life. Now think about what you'd do next. Would you panic? Would you freeze? Or would you realize there's no turning back? You either play and win, or you die. Every step, your heart's pounding so hard you can barely breathe. Every red light feels like the longest second of your life. But then you survive. You make it past the finish line, and you look back at dozens of bodies on the ground. And that's just game one. Then it sinks in. It's not about playing fair or being brave. It's about knowing who to trust, how to read people, and sometimes deciding if you'd betray someone to stay alive. You see people you just met become allies, enemies, or both at the same time. You share food, stories, and hopes, but deep down, you know only one of you is getting out alive. And the prize? Enough money to change your life, but is it worth becoming a monster for? The scariest part? At some point, you'd start to accept it. That's human nature. At first, you're terrified, then you're desperate, and then you start planning your next move. Maybe you join a team for tug of war. Maybe you memorize the shapes for the honeycomb game, and maybe, just maybe, you do something you never thought you'd do, just to see tomorrow. It's crazy to think about, right? How quickly survival mode kicks in, how being in debt, alone, or hopeless can push someone into a game like this. Squid Game isn't just about violence, it's about what people do when they've got nothing left to lose. So what if you were a Squid Game player? Would you try to stay noble and help others, or would you do anything to win? Comment below what would be your strategy. And if you liked this what-if story, smash that like button, subscribe, and tell me, what should we imagine next? What if you were a toothbrush? What if you were a mosquito? The weirder the better. Thanks for watching, and remember, don't sign any mysterious contracts, okay?